Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and yes, we're doing a stream early today. I actually have a hunt planned later today with my father, so I got to hit the road, but I want to give you guys a little bit of a Crypto.com specific live stream, Crow Fam update. Today, we're not going to get too much into the rest of the market. We'll do a overview of where prices are at today, but I want to look specifically kind of at Binance versus crypto.com really, and see where we can really expect CRO to go. What kind of price action do we have ahead? And I'm really going to dive into the detail on this one because, you know, guys, it's a tough time in this bear market, and it seems like, you know, we did 2 videos in the last week with titles, is crypto dead? Is Bitcoin dead? You know, of course, Bitcoin's not dead, but it is a question that people are asking, and there's a sentiment in the market that needs to be discussed. And there's going to be some consequences for altcoins as we're continuing through a bear market, and Bitcoin will rally and altcoins will not do so well against Bitcoin until a certain period of time where that will change. But what are going to be the effects on Crow, and where are we kind of at in that cycle for Crow right now? I think it's something that's important to discuss. So welcome, everybody. Welcome back. I was just chatting with Cryogenics this morning about the Crypto.com tools. I didn't get any elite tools yet, folks, but I am playing the Loaded Lion Main City game still. I'll give you guys a little update on my land, actually, at the end of the stream, which is going to be a little bit of a short stream. So smash that like button, subscribe, and let's peek here, because global crypto market cap's at $1.09 trillion. Slightly up today. Yesterday was great because we broke back above 28,000, but then unfortunately we came right back down. So right now, just looking at Bitcoin on the day, it looks like we're having not really a lot of movement on this day. Kind of still looking to go down maybe. We didn't come up past $28,000 really in a big way yesterday, just kind of breached it. And now waiting to see what happens. Altcoins aren't really doing so well on account of that. And Bitcoin dominance, by the way, guys, is 49.8%. This is climbing. As Bitcoin dominance increases, what happens to the value of CRO versus Bitcoin? Of course, it goes down because Bitcoin is now going to have more market cap than everything else in comparison, right? As this starts to get bigger, up to 50%, 51%, 52%, however high it goes, Black Sea thinks it's going to get to 55%, then altcoins will increasingly go more percentiles down. We'll look at specifically where we expect CRO to go here as well. But right now, Ethereum struggling at about $1,634 for so long. I mean, this thing was close to 2K earlier this year, but right now Bitcoin dominance is just dominating the market. Even Ethereum versus Bitcoin, Ethereum's not really performing that well against Bitcoin. So yeah, now looking at the overall market here in just like the last 7 days, let's just take a peek at what's going on. So right now, the Trust Wallet token is doing pretty darn well. This is not a token I'm really familiar with, but for anybody out there that uses Binance, if you want to use Binance and the Binance Smart Chain Trust Wallet's very, very easy to use with the Binance dApps and everything. So that isn't very surprising to me to see that this thing could get a pump like this. Now, it's a very low market cap, so there's going to be a lot of volatility likely with this. And I bet you if I just looked at this token. So here's one thing I want you guys to understand about crypto, and this is good to understand about Crow, because Crow's ranked number 35, okay, or 36, and this Trust Wallet token, which is just a big gainer over the last 7 days, nothing in particular, but it's a rank number 81 token, so not in the top 50. Market cap is $387 million, which sounds like a lot of money, and it is a lot of money, but it's not as much money as a Crow, which is $1.2 billion, and it's certainly not even close to the amount that's in Binance, which is 30 plus billion dollars. But let's look at this Trust Wallet token chart, because I'll bet you there's just one big spike. So let's look at let's just look at the all-time chart. And right now, what you're seeing is one big crazy spike. Now, zoom in a little bit, go to last year. This is a wild move. in the last month. This is a massive move. This is likely a short-lived move. So when you look at coin market cap and you see gainers like this and you go the last 7 days and you're looking for things to trade, don't go buying something just because it's up 20%. Matter of fact, that's a really dangerous thing to do, because now that it's up 20%, just look at the chart. That little spike is a temporary spike. It's going to come back down at some point. If you believe in this token and you did your research, then just wait for a lower chance to buy it. If you bought it before and now it's up 20%, there you go. A great time to take your gains. Avalanche, same situation. Avalanche is a top gainer right now. But again, look at the last year. You can see this is a wildly massive spike for Avalanche, which is really good. But look at every other time you have a wildly massive spike. It comes back down. You see a spike. It comes back down. There will be a time for it to come back down. So don't go chasing gains, and don't go chasing waterfalls either. No, don't go chasing gains, guys. Make sure that you guys are taking profit and buying low and selling high, okay? Things are boring right now. If you're trying to trade, you got to make sure you're making the logical trades, which is selling high and buying low. Now, Solana has been trending lately, been very, very interesting to see. Ben Armstrong specifically has flipped on Solana, which is great to see, because I do think Solana is a good community. There's a lot of FUD going around for Solana for a while, but I do think that, you know, you gotta take it seriously, because there's a real community behind this token, and there's a real community behind the Crow fam as well. So there's a lot of big gainers here. Some moving 12%. The top 5 coins have moved over 10% in the last 7 days. So there's some excitement in crypto. But what you're really looking at on a day-to-day basis, what you really should be looking at on a day-to-day basis, is Bitcoin, Ethereum, your top 10 tokens, and even your top maybe 50 tokens. And Cronos is certainly one of them. It is currently considered a top gainer according to coin market cap, but doesn't really feel like it. We're only at 5 cents and up 0.17% in the last 24 hours, but still hanging on to a $1.2 billion market cap. Now, I think this thing's going to grow tremendously. I can't believe that it's only at a $1.2 billion market cap, because you look at Binance and it's currently at a $32 billion market cap. It's just like 30x bigger, which is crazy to me. Call it 25x bigger. It doesn't make sense that it's that much bigger, and here's why. Well, first of all, overall market sentiment for DeFi and Cronos and Binance Smart Chain, which is one of the main reasons that Binance and Crypto.com are going to be such big competitors in this next bull cycle. They're doing pretty well in terms of total value locked up. All things considered, of course. Because here's your previous peak of last bull cycle. Total value locked up, dropped out of this. Everybody pulled their money out of DeFi that wanted to get out, and now we've kind of hit our floor. And we're probably going to start making our way back up in terms of total value locked up and people getting back into DeFi and getting active in DeFi again. Now, what you also need to look at in that is the breakdown of where everything's at. 54% of all the money that's in DeFi is in Ethereum, and this is continuing to fall. Look at the trend here, guys. This is even back to August of 2023. Ethereum is losing dominance. Back when in August, you saw that it was at 59% dominance. Now, Ethereum's only got 54% dominance and total value locked up in the entire chain. Well, who's taking market share here? Well, it's everybody combined. Tron, Binance with $2.8 billion next to Ethereum's $20 billion locked up. And then, of course, looking at rank number 10, you see Cronos with only $284 million, which is roughly 10x smaller than Binance, which probably means that Crowcoin should only be 10x smaller than Binance in the overall market cap as well, which means it just doesn't make sense to me that Crow isn't at least at a $3 billion market cap right now. But let's look at what comes next for crypto.com. Crip, are you going to get the Kip? Are you going to get the coffee from Africa, or where are you? We got coffee right here, my friend, right here. I do need the coffee, guys. I'm a zombie without it. And this is an early stream. It's an early stream. Smash up the like button if you're sipping that cup of Joe right now. But let's look at what comes next here for crypto. 1 second, folks. All right. So Bitcoin, first of all, is getting 2 monthly candles in a row, sure, but struggling with this $28,000 price level. Now, there's a chance, guys, we come up to 30K, but I also have to continue to acknowledge there's a big chance we come down to 20K as well. I don't really care personally. You shouldn't either unless you're a day trader, and if you're a day trader, if you're a day trader, please be careful, guys. Because there is a lot of volatility to come, because it's not just like straight off to the races yet. We're not just in a full-fledged bull market. Remember this, the previous bull cycle, 2 cycles ago, we actually had a bear market, a big bull rally, and almost back to previous all-time highs, and then the pandemic crash, right? Which maybe people said that postponed the full-on bull cycle. I don't think so. I think this is right within the 4-year cycles that crypto has. And Bitcoin's looking bullish, but you got to acknowledge that it could slip at any time. Now, looking at Binance versus Bitcoin, you look at some key levels that this could hit. Now, 83% is the level that screams at me. If Binance crashes versus Bitcoin, I think you look at possibly, this spot right here where we've had it drop down here, and then one more time there. I think it's possible that we see Binance come down that far. Maybe Binance doesn't come down that far. Maybe Binance just comes down to this other previous peak, which is right at about here. That's still a 40% crash. So you either have a 40 or an 80% crash. Conservatively, 40% for Binance. Well, how is Crocoin doing in comparison? Because remember, it's 10x smaller in total value locked up. It's 30x smaller in market cap. And these are things to keep in mind. But let's see where Crocoin is versus Bitcoin in comparison to Binance here. Well, in the scheme of things, Crocoin really only has about 20% more downside versus Binance in my mind, because anything else is like all-time lows for Crow versus Bitcoin. This Crow versus Bitcoin chart probably only has this 20% downside left, because I don't think that it's going to reach all-time lows versus Bitcoin. I do believe that we should get a bounce off the bottom of this channel, and we should see Crocoin climb back up and do 1,000% gain versus Bitcoin at some point in this next bull cycle. Of course, we look at the overall chart for Crow versus the US dollar, 34% downside to get down to 3 cents, which is certainly on the table. Yes, but it's not as bad as Binance. So what I'm saying, guys, is if Bitcoin does tumble down and you're wondering how crypto.com is going to do, well, crypto.com is really the second largest, most relevant exchange token because they've got their own smart chain. And if Binance starts to tumble, then Crocoin's going to get more attractive. And realistically, you look at regulatory wise, you look at compliance, and you look at marketing efforts, crypto.com should be bigger, and the headlines are more positive. The headlines are so negative for Binance. There's a clear attack on Binance. It makes sense to me that one day Crocoin will do better than Binance and could flip it. Now, at current prices, I'm not going to get you too excited, but at current price, let's say that Crocoin chooses to, or has the opportunity to flip Binance. Well, if that happened, then you would see a $1.24 price for Crow. That would make a lot of people millionaires, people that had 1 million Crow. If you had 500,000 Crow, you'd have $600,000. If you had 200,000 Crow, you'd have almost $300,000. So you can kind of see exactly what you'd have there. You'd have a lot of money. And this is something that doesn't happen very easily. For Crow to flip Binance, we're going to have to see a lot happen. We're going to need to see Binance fall, I think, at least here in the midterm. We'd have to see Binance fall, Crow gain some steam, the bull market come back. We need to see crypto.com have more total value locked up in the ecosystem, more DeFi partners jumping in and adding new dApps and DEXs to the chain, that people are starting to talk about. We'd have to see other social media influencers talking about Crow for the first time, because it seems like none of the social media influencers out there really like to acknowledge crypto.com for some strange reason. But if Crow can not only break Binance price at current prices, but we can also see it break Binance's previous all-time high. Binance's previous all-time high, if Crow can do that, which is possible at some point in the future, you would see a $4.19 Crow. I do see a world where this is possible. There's no reason that at some point in the future, and maybe possibly even in this next bull run, that Crow coin can achieve the peak market cap that Binance had in the last bull cycle, which was $110 billion, and even higher potentially, really, because they make so much money when these bull cycles come. As more millions and billions of users come into crypto, you're going to see, guys, that it's all about onboarding. And Crypto.com has a great tool for onboarding. That Crypto.com app, they're going to be launching the main exchange. They have all the advertising. And they're going to continue to be very successful at this. And for them to just take a shred of the multi-trillions of dollars that are coming into this market cap. Remember, guys, there's a Bitcoin ETF that's likely coming soon. Bitcoin is about to get a regulatory green light from government agencies, banks, and everybody that was anti-crypto across the globe. That's going to come at some point. At some point, we will get past all the hatred towards crypto. There's probably always going to be some outliers, but on a mass scale, one day crypto is going to be widely adopted because you either get with it or you miss out, and you don't want to miss out if you're some of the big boys. You can't really miss out. And Crow is going to be able to achieve something like this, guys. I do think this is possible. I think this is extremely possible. I see some comments that are saying, you know, me and Black Sea have different opinions, and it's kind of interesting to see some of the strange comments that kind of come through. And I love the comments, and some of them are great, and some of them are, you know, not so happy. And I like to look at all of them to kind of really understand the real market sentiment. But some people kind of try to hold us to one prediction or the other. Truth is that nobody knows exactly what's going to happen, but we can use the data like this to kind of start to get an idea. And me and Black Sea are going to look at the data differently. At the end of the day, you are responsible for your own research, guys. We'll keep coming to you with our true and honest opinion each day, but me and Black Sea, though we're very similarly opinionated, we do have different opinions, and I think that it's important that we give you guys both of those perspectives. But my perspective right now is something like this is achievable. I do think that at some point in the next bull cycle, it is possible for CRO and its market cap to pass the previous all-time high for Binance. Now, does that mean that Binance doesn't gets flipped by Crow? I don't know. It doesn't necessarily have to flip it, but you can just kind of look to see. I think that definitely Crow can pass Binance's current market cap, the bear market cap for Binance. I certainly think we can get up to at least $1.24. You know, can Crow in a bull market achieve Binance's lowest market cap in a bear cycle? Absolutely, in my mind. I think that's a no-brainer in my mind. Can it achieve the all-time high? Gets a little more difficult, but I also think that that's possible too, especially if Crow starts to gain momentum. And you kind of see some of the reasons why that would be possible. Not to mention the FTX news, where these co-founders are just crushing Sam Bankman-Fried in court. He's going to go to jail likely, guys. This makes crypto look bad. This makes also Binance look bad. Kevin O'Leary came out bashing Binance. There's a very negative sentiment towards Binance, and we're not really seeing that towards Crypto.com. However, we are seeing some news from Crypto.com. Good things, partnerships. We're seeing this game get better, you know, developed. They got the referrals, so you can refer out your friends, which I should have probably shared to social media, but I'm not trying to get too competitive in the game. I'm just trying to have some fun. You can see, you know, how quickly I'm generating. I've got these things upgraded to level 11 right now. I'm having a lot of fun. I do believe in Crow. I'm going to continue to play these games. Let me just upgrade this as much as I can, see where I go. I'm having a lot of fun playing this game, guys. It's pretty cool. But I also don't need to be, like, at the top of the heap here. So my strategy is just to kind of keep upgrading my most epic pieces of storefronts, I guess. Is that what we want to call it? Land deeds? My businesses. I'm just doing a couple upgrades. You guys can kind of see how I go about it. I'm just picking my most rare ones and upgrading them to the biggest capability here. Boop. Boop. Doop. All right, let's do a little Q&A. Let's see what's going on. Morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just looking. Good to see you. Been a while, just looking. Good to see you. You just looking or are you staying a while? Hey. Caspa Cash, good morning. Jonathan Garcia, good morning. Aioli, Mustard Aioli, good to see you. Good morning. Good morning, Shy Sox. Bears win in an early stream. Yes, a Shy Sox fan. I did a little, a betaroo on the Bears. You like the early streams? Do we like these early streams? I can't believe we have 27 viewers this early in the morning. You guys are crazy, man. No, I love it. I appreciate the support. Caspa Cash says, cryogenics, I will DCA whenever the market's going down too. My heavy buys are always on red days. Love it. Cryogenics asked if I'm playing Main City. Heck yeah. What prestige level are your buildings in Main City? They're all around like 11 or 10. What else is going on, guys? Let's see. Hi, Shy. What do you got? If you subscribe. Hey, Kip, do you have any idea the ROI of the Lions main game? There's no real ROI. I mean, look, if you're talking about ROI on the NFTs, well, right now you're probably not making money on the NFTs. Now, if you got airdrops, some of the land, I think you're still up on that because the land was really cheap and that's still priced decently up there. But loaded lines are falling just like other NFTs. Everything's falling. Coins, NFTs, you name it. So, look, guys, it's a bear market, and yeah, there's a game here, and you can earn some crow in the game, but it's minuscule. Not a lot of return on the investment in the game. Just fun, just participation, opportunity for competitive competition here, and hopefully the value of the NFTs continue to go up. Because that's the real return on investment you're looking for, is not necessarily in the game. The real return you're going to make in the game is on the NFTs. And so if the game's popular, you can sell your NFTs to somebody else who wants to play it. There you go. So you're just kind of waiting at that. Your real question is when are the crypto.com NFTs going to pump again? And that's probably not going to happen to a bull cycle, guys. Afternoon from Finland. Finland is where you're from, Cryogenics. Okay. Gensler allows us to fill our bags before the bulls. All right, all right. 360 Odyssey says, thank you. How far do you think the loaded lines will drop? I don't know. I mean, I think the floor price could get down to $500, maybe. Who knows? Farther, a lot farther. I think Bitcoin could drop to 20K, so why wouldn't a loaded lion picture of a cartoon lion, drop another 50%? I think it could keep dropping, realistically. I'm going to hold it, though. We're giving away a loaded lion, by the way, at 20,000 subscribers. And this is it right here. It's this one with these laser eyes. I'm going to keep my little loaded lion crown guy, but we're going to give this guy away at 20,000 subscribers. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for that giveaway, which comes. So subscribe if you haven't done so already. Yes, that's absolutely. Shy Sox fan says, if you subscribe, you get notifications when live stream comes out, but joining gets you custom emojis. Yeah, if you're watching the channel and you guys want to know when a video launches or when I go live, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, that little bell icon somewhere on your YouTube screen. And if you want to become a member and get your name in green, or a moderator and get your name in blue, then you can do that in the link in the description down below. You can join us as a member to support us. The lowest tier, I believe, is $5 a month, but you get the custom emojis. You get access to our private Discord where you can chat a little more one-on-one with me and Black C. So we'll keep that coming, guys. All right, guys. Well, that is all I got. Thanks for joining, everybody. I got a jet. I got a busy day, but I wanted to get a stream out for y'all and give you guys a little bit of an update and some thoughts on crypto.com today. I wanted to do just a crypto.com live stream, which we gave you. And cheers, y'all. Happy Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. I'm going hunting. Wish me luck, guys. I'll see you in the next one. I'm Crypto Kip. This is a Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, guys, don't forget to DCA HODL. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Got some more videos for you later today. I'll see you next time.